Hello and welcome. Today we've got this DeWalt DCS367, which is not going at all. This is the Type 1, as you can see, and it was made in the USA and the year manufactured is 2017. So this was made in USA in 2017 and somehow exported over here. It was made for export, that's why it's got an 18 volt instead of 20 volt sticker on it. And in 2025 somebody's managed to wreck it, so it's up to me to try and unwreck it. So I'm going to get it apart and show you what we can do to make it right again. First thing we do is get out the screws, and they're T15 screws. There we are, that's all 11 screws removed. And there's a little label here where it says brushless motor. You can peel that off, or you can cut it in half. I just cut it in half. This has been used to cut drywall, so put on a pair of gloves. It's going to get messy from here on. One of the main things that happens to these is the mechanical side of it gets dried out. See how rusty that looks there? See? The rust there. And it just seizes up and the motor's unable to drive it. So to establish if that's what's happened, you gotta really get this out of the casing. As you can see, there's 4 screws here. You just have to get them out and lift it off to see if we can get it moving again. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that's tight. Ah, that was pretty tight. Here we are. Once it all opened up, anyway. Them over in the magnetic dish so don't lose them. And you can see this part of it's moving. That's just dirt. This part of it's moving, but it's decidedly dry, and this part of it's moving. Though it's decidedly dry, but that's not the problem. We might have a bigger problem with this one. If we put on a battery and it doesn't move, we'll know it's electronic rather than mechanical. No, it's definitely electronic with this one. But I am lucky enough that I have a replacement second-hand unit that I can put in this. That would definitely need greased as well before we put it together. Through a series of fortunate events, I have another one of these, and there's no easy way of testing it other than installing it and seeing if it works, you know. Yeah, pretty easy to install, I think. There's just 4 screws here at the bottom holding this on. I just slot that right on again. Yeah. I think there's only 3 screws holding this on. I thought it was 4. I stand corrected. There we are. That's the way it goes on. There's a bit of there's a slot here to keep you right, that you put it on the right orientation, which is terribly useful. There we are. Clicked on nicely there now. There's a little rubber part anyway. I don't know where it went now. And that bearing goes on there. So at this point we can put a battery in it and test it. I think this is only for the light anyway, so it should go without that. Nothing. As I said, this unit has been untested, so and no way of knowing if it works or not. I'll plug the light on and see if it makes a difference, but I don't think it does. Then I don't think it makes one bit of difference. Flashing the light anyway. Oh no, it's did nothing, and it's not seized. That's no good. We'll try a bit of a switch clean, but I'm not hopeful. See if that made any difference. Oh, that done it. That's done it. That has done it. That switch clean has worked. That's amazing. We might have got away with doing that to the other one, but anyway, we'll get on with cleaning this and re-greasing it. That's plenty of grease. That's plenty. We'll work with that. Maybe enough. Keep us going. Could be a little bit more. There we are. That back on. This rubber thing goes in here. The idea behind that, it's not doing its job anyway. The idea behind that, it's the it's a little grommet that you can pop out so you can lubricate without taking the lid off. But this hasn't done the job here. It's probably better off out altogether because it'll go down into the mechanism. It's not going to stay in. And I don't have another one, so I'll have another cunning plan. I'll just put it together. Have another idea. They seal up that hole and keep the muck out. I'm going to try a little bit of tape on there. Hopefully it'll stay on. It'll serve the same purpose, hopefully. Right, just got to put this jalopy back together and we're good to go. What do we say? I might I'll have to blow them out first because they are full with drywall. There we are. There we are. Oh. Guys, I messed up here. But I'll show you what I've done wrong. I'm going to have to slacken this again. This off again. Let's to get this into place. This has to go in here, so we need these out all together. To get this this slot into position. That's better. At least that's in position now. Let's get this wire into position as well. That's a bit complex, I suppose would be a word you could use. And that's slotted in now. That's only the wire for the light, so it's not the end of the world, but it's nice when these things work, you know. There we are. Let's slot it in. And yeah, we'll just put the side on now. I'm in the shot for you guys to see what I'm at. See what I'm up to. There we are. Oh. Right, that's it back together. All the screws on, everything greased up. Yeah, we'll try a battery and see what happens. I'm calling that fixed. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and check out my channel for all my other videos.